All right, guys, we are gonna be keep reacting to this great documentary. That shout out to the person that put all this together because the documentary in itself is amazing, amazing, amazing. And this is, I give you more insight how gorgeous China is. Again, guys, we're gonna keep reacting to this. Make sure you subscribe, share, and everything. That way you can help the channel grow. We're heading to 50,000 subscribers. Let's jump in.
4 sacred Buddhist mountains in China. Wutai Shan is located in Shanxi province. Dozens of active temples are perched on mountaintops and along cliff edges.
Let's change the scene here. There we go.
The mountain is revered as the spiritual domain of the Bodhisattva Manju Shri, a being who guides humans toward enlightenment. In Buddhism, the higher the elevation, the closer the connection to the spiritual realm.
But it's very silent there over there, right? So this is what I'm assuming. Well, not silent, but it's more. I don't know how to say this. You might feel kind of different because of the elevation. So there's less air. You might feel kind of more icky, I guess.
Shenxianju, scenic area. Situated in Zhejiang province, this region is known for its unique volcanic geology. According to legend, Emperor Zhenjiang renamed it the residence of the immortals.
I don't know how they do this, man. I don't know how they put it all together. I don't know how they just manage to just throw one side to the other. This is insane. It doesn't make sense. Some of my display doesn't make sense.
Interwoven trails wind along cliffs and mountains, forming flowing, whimsical shapes. The Ruyi Bridge, with its curved and futuristic silhouette, blends into the landscape without disturbing its natural harmony. Its 3 walkways mirror the shape of a ruyi, an ancient symbol of power and prosperity.
Wow. Mount
Taimu. In Fujian, this mountain is known as the Sea of Immense Wonders, famed for its peaks, mysterious caves, ancient temples, and ever-present mist.
Oh, looks like a lake.
It resembles a stone ocean, with hundreds of rock formations rising from the subtropical forest. Well-maintained trails cross the terrain, granting access to remote areas. Safety railings line the paths, offering sweeping views of the forest, valleys, and nearby mountains.
Wow.
One trail leads to the Hanging Copper Temple, an ancient Taoist sanctuary partially suspended over the void.
Hainan.
Hainan.
Wow.
China's southernmost island province lies in the South China Sea. Thanks to its warm, humid climate, lush nature, and laid-back lifestyle, it's often called the Chinese Hawaii. The beaches are lined with white sand, palm trees, tropical greenery, and clear turquoise waters. In Sanya, on the island's southern coast, stands a statue of Guanyi with 3 faces, each expressing peace, wisdom, and compassion.
Okay.
Furong. This ancient and picturesque village in Hunan rose to fame across China after serving as the filming location for the 1980s movie, Furong Jian. It sits on both sides of a waterfall that cascades right through the center of the village.
Hmm.
In ancient times, the place was known as Wangzun, and its waterfall was already admired by poets and merchants. Beneath the cascade, there's a path where visitors can walk behind the curtain of water and view part of the village.
Yo, man. Very important to details, huh? Very
Laojun
specific with
Pavilion.
details. There's snow here. Wow, this. Oh my god.
This complex of temples crowns the summit of Mount Laojun. It is dedicated to Laozi, who is said to have meditated here and attained enlightenment. The two main pavilions are perched on twin peaks, connected by a pedestrian bridge that floats in the air.
Wow, unbelievable, man. I'm telling you.
Visitors typically begin with a cable car ride, followed by mountain trails and suspended walkways.
Wow. A lot of mountains, man. Yo, this is my
Nalati
area.
grassland.
This is my area right here. Wow.
These alpine meadows in the Detian Mountains have traditionally been used by nomadic communities for grazing livestock. Rolling green hills are laced with streams and framed by snow-capped peaks.
Wow. Look at that.
For centuries,
This is gorgeous, man. This is the Alps in China.
this area was part of the trade and migration routes of Central Asia, playing a key role in the Silk Road.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
In the
Beautiful
spring and
mountains.
summer, the pastures burst into bright green and are covered in wildflowers, creating a colorful landscape. Emei Shan. Regarded as one of China's sacred Buddhist mountains, this peak is located in Sichuan province.
Very high mountains,
At the summit
man. I don't know
stands
what it
the
is,
Golden
but
Summit Temple, often rising above a sea of clouds.
everything
On
is
clear days, even the
mountains.
Himalayas can be seen. The golden statue of Samantabhadra atop the mountains represents the Bodhisattva Samantabhadra, one of the central figures in Mahayana Buddhism. It rests on 4 white elephants facing the cardinal directions, symbolizing wisdom, purity, and spiritual strength.
Chengde.
Chengde,
Chengde.
located north of Beijing in Hebei province. This prefecture-level city holds great historical and geographical importance. As the Qing dynasty's summer retreat, it houses a complex of Buddhist temples built in Tibetan and Mongolian styles. It includes the Putuo Zhangcheng Temple, a partial replica of the Potala Palace in Lhasa. Shuangta Mountain, or
that look
Twin
like a
Pagoda
mountain.
Mountain, is a unique geological formation in the southwest part of Chengde. The pagodas atop it are believed to be around
There you
1,000 years old,
What's up with these things on top of the mountains, man?
though
Temples
their
and-
origins and purpose remain a mystery.
What? How do you get there?
Not far away is Qingchui Park, a striking rock formation that resembles a slender stone column. Jiuzhaigou National Park. This nature reserve in northern Sichuan stands out for its crystal clear waters, waterfalls, and dense forests. nestled in a remote mountainous region with little human presence. Its waters come from glacial melt, ensuring
oh my.
exceptional quality.
Look how clear that looks. Oh my god. Wow.
Nol Rilong waterfall lies within the park, having flowed for centuries and creating natural terraces.
Wow.
In this
Panda.
mountainous area, it's possible to spot giant pandas, which inhabit zones that are hard for tourists to access.
So you can see them.
They are naturally solitary, except during mating season or when mothers care for their young. Known for their calm and peaceful nature, they are iconic to the region. The red panda, an endangered species, also lives in these mountains and spends much of its life in
The
trees.
red panda. Red panda.
They are shy and elusive around humans, making it difficult to observe them directly in the wild.
They just eat
Yongtai.
leaves.
Built in 1608 during the Ming Dynasty, it was intended to protect trade routes from northern nomadic tribes.
Wow.
The town was designed in the shape of a turtle, symbolizing longevity and strength.
Oh.
Over time, Yongtai's population has declined,
Oh, I can
dropping
see
from
that.
around 1,500 residents in the 1950s to about 100 today.
There's still people there. Wow. That's impressive. There's still people.
Bingling Temple. Hidden in a canyon along the Yellow River, it looks like something out of a fantasy novel. Wooden walkways have been built to let visitors explore the caves and carved out figures on the cliffside.
Wow. Oh.
The site holds hundreds of stone and clay sculptures, along with dozens of mural paintings. The centerpiece is the Great Buddha of Bingling, a 27-meter or 88.58-foot statue carved directly into the rock wall. Qilin Canyon.
Yo, that's crazy. Look at
Near
this
the
canyon, right? And look at the mountains with snow. Isn't that funny?
border with Nepal and close to Mount Everest, this canyon features geological formations resembling a stone forest. Its blend of rocky towers, desert-like terrain, and snowy Himalayan peaks creates a dramatic landscape.
Uh-huh.
Rising from the ground are columns of limestone, sandstone, and shale, lined up like an army of obelisks. Though it looks like a desert, it lies in a high mountain zone.
Oh, so it's that
Nighttime
cold.
temperatures can be colder than the Arctic,
Yeah, so
even
it's
in
cold.
summer.
So it's pretty cold. Hot spring.
Aiken Hot Springs. Known as the Devil's Eye, this natural hot spring is located in Qinghai.
Ooh.
The round shape of the central eye is unusual for natural springs, which typically have irregular outlines. Its vibrant colors come from minerals like sulfur, iron, and copper, which rise from deep underground and accumulate on the surface.
Detian waterfall.
Detian waterfall. This tiered waterfall system lies along the border between southern China and northern Vietnam.
More tropical.
It's considered the second largest transboundary waterfall in the world, after Iguazu Falls.
Wow.
75% of the falls are in China, while the remaining portion lies in Vietnam, where they are called Bang Yak Falls.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
They cascade over limestone formations, layered at different heights, forming an irregular series of drops.
Wow, that's crazy, man. Yeah, it keeps getting better and better and better. Emerald Lake of Mangia, whatever that is. Yeah, it keeps getting better and better and better and better and better. That town, the turtle town, that's crazy. Like only 100 people live there. If you were smart, man, that would be a perfect place to live. If you were alone, no family, but you have a lot of money, right? You can just send a lot of resources to that area. You'll be fine with yourself. Couple guns, you defend yourself. People move. People move out of those towns because of the resources. But it's easy. You work from home. In a lot of these places, you can really bring them back. Work from home. Open a small store that can give you the essentials. Very simple stuff, and that's how you create an economy. But this is wow. Damn, man, that's a lot of stuff here that you are like, wow. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys knew some of this stuff? If you guys knew about it, let me know what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one.